Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Due to the time differences, I hope everyone and their families are doing very well and staying safe. If you other, today's Friday. Fridays I come and talk about life issues. Abrabo Mu Nsem. And the topic of discussion today is bad marriages. Awar3 Boni in life issues. And that's what we're going to talk about. And Numa Bibria, I'm going to mix the language. Whichever one I flow, I'm going with that. And Numa Bibria, Sisi wa Awari Emma Awari Boni. Awar3 Boni. Maybe it be no more to him. Or so fans so no that's so at him. Our bonnet dear, what now? Ube wuntem, and I say, Wunyi crampo be one. Ube timidi in fear do account aging. Bad marriages, it will add more age to your years. You'll be 20, you will look more than 30 or even 40 because of being in a bad marriage. So I welcome each and every one of you. One love always. So, before I start, let me play my jingle. So, brother. Of 3 people, like
hey, Adwoa Odo Nsem Renoso. Make us say why you meja. Omeko pass na yentie no. Ono de oba. Ozo ne bu. Na wa chire nsem apensem pensem. Awa we mo watch yasie. Into other form. Besem yanko. What I mean is, beloved, Adwoa Odo Nsem is here. Let us go and listen to her. All you have to do is to give her your listening ears. She's going to bisect, trisect, dissect, and even intersect the words of this life to you. I am going to listen to Odo Nsem. Media Miko, Miko cry, Miko Tino, share when Tina, why you the council about go pray, no size, who you kick,
Brian, once we kikim ankaza, only brother, Ankara with more creativity. I love my jingles and brother Black and so I did at home. So Aisha Ankara ni Obapa. Janani Nasu was sending me over in the account. Okay, X Factor. Sister Aisha, Mwakaba. TNA nkɔmmɔ a yɛbɛdi yɛbɛtwetwe momfa mo nso mu nim deɛ mmra mo productive contribution about nneɛma bi a ɛma aware bɔne ɛwɔ aware bɔne mu anaasɛ nneɛma bi a yɛhu wɔ nipa bi ho anaasɛ mmarima bi mmaa bi yɛ a ɛtumi de aware bɔne ɛba. Yɛn nyinaa no yɛsua adeɛ yɛkyerɛ adeɛ ne yɛsua adeɛ obi a ɔyɛ sɛ minim no every time biara no ɔtaa ka akyire because menyɛ biribiara na minim but sɛ nneɛma nketenkete bi a mesua ɛwɔ adɔfoɔ no mu hɔ mawofo no me nuanom ɛho kafoɔ me mma ɛne nnipa bi a ɔmo nso no ekita nimdeɛ no Say me tena se na medwen ho na mehu sa ade ye a nipa asomasi akan se ka me ya ebeboa me anasa me fa be ha me ana ye mu bebre no se yankase yenim a de ebeye ne se ni obi beka no ye ntena se em process sa ade na beboa because de ebe me fie ye no etimi se obi fie ena ye eye obi fie ye no betimi ase me fie enti nneoma ma wofo no ma kire me me ko school so anase me ne adofo no makasa programs a mehwe ewo social media de mehu ne ne mate me tenase na medwen ho a de me feel say beboa me no eno na mefa de aka ne eminim ho me to bibia ni mu nkune because de me ye a eboa me wo ma ware mu ehia say makwati bibi fufuro ntie say me to enokune na ne wate ne fufuro nso kra no ansa ena wo beka ne wunim ho no se wuhwe na wunya wodwen ho na wunya ntiase na wunya ntiase ni wi a wo de ka ho kitenkete wo practice it practice makes you perfect nti no te say one practice it na wo de koka de wunim ho bum na ebetimi asai ne wunim krampo no na ama aware atochema enti no say aware emfa ye nko heaven aware de say wo ba na wo be ma na wo te aware ase a because aware enye nipa baakofo nipa mienu ne wo oba nko antimi ma aware ngina ena be ma nko enso ntimi emma aware ngina se mo ye enkabo mu yesi oba be ma helper ye mema ni bi no omo ho se gangaliers oye head of the house enti no se ne ho kafo kra kanimde nyansa to ni tirim esan se ye ka say jimie woni munti no ondwin kwa kire ni tirim ensuo temu kakra adwin da ni tirim nso enti mi nya adwuma yi se ne ye se ye no nti no se ne ho kafo ka asem a ye mema ni bi feel say emma de omasem eye enko ye mintie meyira asem ba metie madam for ba asem anase madam for be ma asem enso na ebi nso aye ken so madam for be ya anase madam for be me ono no na ware kura wantimi antena ho ena anko ba bia esa se ono no oni go bia wono ho this Aisha na de me bai pa I go say it all. Yamisha. No be at any part of Crampo. No, what we are what hono. Wunye sikani bi mroso. And I wunye hieni. You are okay. You are good. Your hard work is paying out. You enjoying yourself. You have peace of mind. O nipa da sa ni bit mi ba wa brabum. Na obeki kensem de debia gu asom. Na nsem ni bi no wuti a obi a nasom ye ne de nasom ye ne de no won pe adwuma won ye adwuma mo ho no da bia no obeba kofa asem ama ne ho ye si asem empe nipa ne pa asem eye no kran so because me hu obi a ne ho akoto asem mu a asem no na de ne ho beba ka no nipa no na de either so de na no kokan anase okotie mu anase okohwia ye enti no sometimes and also kodi intro enti no sometimes no nneoma bi wo no ma ekoso wo ya Abrabo mu si yetena se ne yedwen yeti yekunum ne yeyerenom ho enya ayaware no ena mo nso a mo twempna dintintin emu dintintin atwetan de bi na ebe abeye aware no na atopadentu wo mu no munyi masum ni mu mentie ni ye se o se wiase ma ye we sometimes no yenya nkasa nipa no ye mu bi no aya na ye pray ho pa ye pa de pa ye nyanto boase ni ensua nneoma bi a ede adepa no ede be ebe ye empempenso ensada because obi biara woye hard work no even yemfa aware nto nkyene enwe adwuma ho obi a oye obone ho moden na wopa adwuma no se woye adwuma otimi esave sika esan se wonim kwan a wo fa so a obre ya ne nsaka saa sika no enti no so wodi a onni no fufu obedi no wonyansam obi wo ho no ma yetimi hwe no eka kyene se bread de ni tiri modin anasa sister de ni tiri modin enye se ni tiri modin o de nyansa na ato ho because esa se ade na awanya no wo bread yansa no wonya wo sam na nim fifire na dwuma denden e na ode anya sa na won so a wa amre no pese wo ba wodi ni fofo say what save $1 million. Oh, sorry guys. I'm live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just calling to let you know I'm going live.
Okay, later.
Bye. That's my baby sister, Crisscross.
All right.
Bye, sis. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh my God, that was Crisscross. I called her before I came live. So I'm going to continue where I left off. Sister Aisha remind me. I'll come back. Okay. So, Evangelist George. Yes, we are dominating. This week, he did. My take you week off. What say me walk na mobile support me who say 1 week he need 1 day and then exactly 8 days mean call work. It's as me catch cold ne just say me rough na me hu me crampo na it was hard internet say me take it break. I've been doing indoor workout. My recorded some of them. I just need to like upload it. I was still working out. Into me ma will be a aquaba. Hope so. How are you doing tonight? Sister Aisha be kumi o ka sister Lorna no ma mtiri ma ya me de baby sister, thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. One love. Mo send star bless me nyina, you know, sister Aisha, sister for the Atubra, sister Sage, sister Rami, brother G, sister Sika to say Madam Munina Masi, I see sometimes you know say me always say na off no cramp no mo send I see it into Madam Munina Masi Yankupon enshira munina any odosron any more support it is a stars no I say what entino me say if you don't have that just share the program, invite friends. Ye ninkom yenchre ye ho ade se ne be ya your relationship no ebeko ye beji ani ye ji ani obi ase because me ntwe na me nkwa asamanjo because me nim de wo say ya me nim de ekosi hi I go chill rough but to say this is continuous of women empowerment because me your ba enti me kasa say ye mema muhu say ye ma no e ka bia ma ye more e wa futuo mu ne kredie me metna ha me ye of the na de enye no me mesa be chia no da bi te ma anya nneoma ya meka e mema so ma anya nneoma ya meka me de me bo ha me more one side ti se me ban yonko ba di nsem hu ni nsem fon a me metna ha say enso so esa se metna ha so a na me mpe me sister no omo ye nneoma bi enko ye no me mpe omo ye mu esa se bi ebe ye bia no ye nya so aketua ti sister Aisha me din di wo bo a no wa ma metiri ma ye de se wa ma metira ye kondo adwen so ne dem our altar ba kufeni o sister ya father the brasses ye ma wo akwa ba and now you're on the 11th in 13 days the launching of Own It now including me Adwoa Odo me Toby, no matter my 5 people. Hell, I'll share it to more than 5 people. Into no see nyina send last time I can well my sister sika say me fancy ye nipa 20. Na say ye 20 no ye share me nipa enum a e be ya he 125 be 20 no ebe 100 they say dear baby I'm a dim now see 25 and ebe 125 my correcting myself for mate math dear me ya de wo science na na mempe I know they me trip baba it was like true and poor so I know but yes friend is saying biology, yeah, I know the mean tree baba because I have to know a lot of things. So next year, hey, Adwoa Odo. Brother Peter, that's what I'm saying. Fine evening. Good to see you. And baby sister, thank you guys. I hope you are doing good. Odo, oh. Brother Peter, to say come Odo no love na not just my drink no just say. It is sweet me. Yes, we are doing any nature. Me ho eye pa. So I hope say you are doing good because say we when you speak more positivity into your life now. Now when dream will be a dream boni. Sa pepe. You show love. You give love. You're going to receive love. This is how. Believe me, I didn't used to be this positive and this lovey-dovey, like my life, sometime back, it was not good. I did but it wasn't extreme to send you with social media. And to kwaya kumbia bre, minkwala bre, miame nam kokanto pano, mi yusu mi yaketwa nam dia kokanto, kamini ya no. Chale, ya kumbre, man kumbe mahunda. Oba wakumbe mahono. Sister Aisha said to say it more. Oba wakumbe mahono. Eye jimie. Bema wakun oba ho eye jimie. Simple and short. It's the most foolish thing one can do. And people talk about love, and a little jealousy. Are you crazy? How do you build jealousy? Because jealousy is one of the issues in bad marriages. Because when one is jealous, it's going to build up. It's going to get to the point of no return. Some jealousy will build to the point that one who claims to love the woman or the man in their life ends up taking their life. So me, I don't want any jealousy. I do not. I'm not dismissing or I'm not saying that it does not exist. Jealousy and enviousness. The neighbors. It does exist. And I say they envy you. Or you're jealous of your voice. Nyame this our voice nama wo. And so about that person. Obi ho no ma se ne ewunim duate no. Nani nye ho. Ho ye na he rough. Nipa bi wo ho no ma omuyeye mu a wonye no. Obi wo ho obebu nkrofo kalebule saa wonye ye da. Do they stop to ask themselves the entia omunye ye? On the onhuni sao, esa se won mre no we ya no. Wo ye no kafo. No afa. When you're home for a couple days, you will enjoy, right? But the baby actually, at the end of the just say down the line, what be you do you have billions of dollars or euros or pounds or whatever? No, you still struggling. So when people do things and that, they don't think about it, whatever we do, it will go all the way. Karma is a bitch and it's real. It does not have expiration date. So you can dupe someone, you can mistreat someone, you can do a lot of things. And years later, no, that's when some people ask, said, "Omufie meifo, ufie beifo ben, wa wene wo beye, wa na wo ye wo ho," based on the behavior you will learn, the things that you do. Okay, and let's go into Awar3 Boni. Awar3 Boni. Bad marriages. Awar3 Boni. Hey, Awar3 Boni. Awar3 Boni to me ma oba anase bema eye akwala ebe ye jimi. Awar3 Boni etimi ma oba yedi wanim ye fom yesi biriwo. Seniye wo kura wuti wiase no, you don't matter. Awar3 Boni ema oba ni kun a wono ate sika akwaware no se oba we, this is the flower I saw in this house that was blooming, right? And now the flower is no longer blooming. It has dried out. So the man that came to your family home, your parents, and asked for your hands has become your worst enemy. Someone who is going to mistreat you, insult you, abuse you, say hurtful things to you, use you, make you feel useless in this world, make you look down on yourself, make you give up on yourself, make you look the other way when they displaying foolishness and nonsense. Awar3 Boni. So utna Awar3 Boni and I say udi Awar3 Boni achia. You will limit yourself to somebody else's standards. You make someone happy, whereas you are miserable. You don't have peace of mind. Your spirit is always crying within. Awar3 Boni dear. Bad marriages are the worst because some people die foolish and premature death solely on settling for just anyone due to desperation, dependency, unnecessary competition or comparison, copycats, follow, societal, family, peer pressures, and so forth. Lack of boundaries, lack of open communication, and so forth. But like when we talk about bad marriages, Awar3 Boni, what are some of the signs that you see that direct, make you aware of your surroundings and where you're going? But like, bad marriages, if people, the two couples or the couples within the marriages have sense, which is basic fundamental sense, and they're able to work on themselves. Self-work, I am big on everything. Self-love, self-care, self-value, self-discipline, self-assurance, self-everything. You need to be able to love you, because if you don't love you, you will not be able to know how to love another person. It's easy for me to say, I love you, right? It's easy. How do you know I mean it? Some people be like, oh, it's because of how they said it. Did you see how, she moved around when she said, I love you and stuff? No. Anyone can say the word, I love you. But you have to look for the signs, how someone act. Like for me, I'm very affectionate person. Very clingy, I like to show like my love, not say my love. All right, because everything comes from here, from the heart, from within. So when you learn to love someone, you either have to give your all, or sometimes you have to, like, take care. You can't move too fast and don't move too slow. Just stay in between to make sure that you're protecting yourself and even your loved one. At times, when we develop certain awareness, we have certain uh, um, information, or we become wiser. We learn to protect every part of us. Okay, we don't just get into anything. You got to take one day at a time. Be mindful. Your sister, the nipa no. How many obi wo hɔ no obetimi ni obi atena 10 years? Nipa ni nyi ni suban. Onim se nipa ni bufu here and there. But suban bɔne bi wɔ nipa ne ho. So obi what adwen bɔne, adwen fin, ka sɛ o deceive a obe deceive rough. Ɛmfa ho emfie dodo a obe de ti no. Enti no sometimes no suban a nipa no de bɛkyerɛw. How they will act around you. Like Kay and I, like in the beginning, I knew Kay had anger management problem and I had anger management problems. So it's like when you have two lighters meet together now, you're going to see a bigger fire, right? You're not going to be, and then if one have, a lighter and the other one has gas, it's going to just blow up, right? So it's like, you have to learn to pick your battles. So there were times that, I had to learn to walk away, but it took me years for me to learn to manage my emotions better, to be more proactive than being reactive. If Kay says something, I'm not going to jump the gun or jump to conclusion or assume or accuse. No, instead of me doing that, I switch that around by asking questions for me to get better understanding what he meant by saying X, Y, and Z. Because over the years, some time ago, I used to get into argument with Kay over petty stuff. And sometimes some of us, we hold on to shit that we shouldn't be holding on to. Anything that happens in the past stays in the past. If it's something that you want to hold on to as a lesson to educate yourself and not to repeat the same mistake again, that's different. But to hold on to things just to bring it up in your present argument, that is just pathetic, right? So some of the signs that some of the signs in bad marriages, Awar3 Boni mu nneɛma bi a Awar3 Boni mu no, te sɛ bi a nipa no ɔno no ɔne wo yɛfrɛ ne sɛn ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔne wo ɛbɛkɔ baabi abom so ho. Anaasɛ sɛ bi a mokɔ abɔnten baabi a kyerɛ sɛ wɔmmɛn wo koraa, ɔmma obi akora mpo nhu sɛ moaware. Sɛ obi a wɔte hɔnom anaasɛ obi a wɔnim mu nim sɛ monware a, that person, nea ɔbɛyɛ no, they don't enjoy spending time together with you. So they always doing their own thing, right? When you talk about implementing mean time in your marriage or your marital home, your family home, and you find yourself that your partner is doing too much mean time, and every time that they can be alone with you, they don't make themselves available now. That's a sign of bad marriage. Obi beka say, sister, di asem na wo ka no. Ampa, but it can be corrected. Afin so no, say bia nipa no ehye edi ntroche or nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ nom a ɔde hyehyɛ ne ho ɔnka nkyɛw. They start keeping secrets. from you. That's a sign of bad marriage. Awar3 Boni ni bi no. Wo ho kafo a wo ne da baako so. Moya mo soko pempem bom no. Ensem bi wo ho no mo de asiewu. Onka nkyerɛw. Obeka say bi enye big deal. It's a big deal. Because aware anim no enya wo nko na wo wom. Enti anuoma nkitinkiti bi wo ho no ma ye mu bi ya. Ye beka say any ete say we say dey say ni kwa say wo ma ne ho. It's a big deal. Mefa ne say wo your ba warefo. Now wakoto tools. Vibrators no me ho kro ne ba. Eno no say wo de asie wo ma wo kun eno wo ma wo kun ho. Ana say wo ye be ma na so wakoto bi toys yi bi na wo de wo so de be certify ho. Na ho kafo ni wo de asie no ho kafo ni anu we na wo de enuoma nketinketi a. That's a sign of bad marriage because you keeping secrets from your partner. You know, with my main mean catch up. Hey, brother Mike Mika. Sorry, Apomu Ete say positivity all the way for sure, says because Adwoa me power or come be so hey. That means many beji will be assessor, but they say there were times now I will sit down, there was nothing wrong with me, and then I'll be crying. I feel so empty inside, you know, with negativity. Then one day I just flipped it off. And I said, you know what? I'm done with this. I am not going to be arguing, you know, over petty stuff, stupid things that are not bringing happiness or like peace of mind. You know, negativity builds up stress. I kid you not. It builds up stress and unnecessary garbage. Brother Peter Danso said jealousy can kill. Oh, minya bema. Mame high five. Bam. No crow. Se wunim. Now the jealousy is part of your life. Nanti kura obi oye jealousy bia oye beifo. Aden obi oye jealousy bia oye wudifo. Obi a jealousy won me. Obi wo hono say me pe wunti because say be maso opoba. Ba wo hu say oba no ne be magina ho di nkomo a omu gina abontin omu hyentade enye se oba ye no mayiyi omu ho e na omu di omu ho abontin ho omu di nkomo keke kasa pa ne kasa de, right? Effective communication and answer sweet talk with somebody. You're not talking to the person say, hey Charlie, the person me diwo ha minyawa me diwo rough. No. Just say, hey, minia, why fo, why bra, why rough. Sister, why fe. Na dia na say aduane be na wudi nsuo be na wonum na nka nche na means me nkonum bi because send you why fe no. Chale. Na be ma woni ne wo ho ana so ba ne ho betia. Na was a one TV da kutukum wemu na hwe. Nti no che say wodo me na me do en kwa say me ni obi akasa. Enu de enye because nipa mienu krampo no te say munko a mo hyedem na da bia munhu obi a mu ni obi enkasa munko a, that alone will stress you out. You will start keeping secrets because you maybe as a woman I'm going through now. Kay will never understand that, and Kay has to understand that I need to talk to Sister Yatubra about this because you know why Sister Yatubra is a woman also. Or I have to go talk to Sister Aisha about something like this. Maybe she might have some insight with that. My baby sister, crisscross, right? And so forth. So it's like most of the time, no, there are some things in that. If I'm talking to my baby sister, Sister Aisha, Sister Yatubra, Sister Sage, or the boss lady, about something about women, ye ni pedriano, ye parts ni binum ni ade, and you may be enum ni ade, because sometimes, you know, something go sweet you, and you be like, God damn, why is this happening? Let me go talk to sister, our dog back up, sister Miracle, and figure out what is happening, right? So when you do that, now you're not keeping secret. You trying to acquire knowledge, to know something, to know your body, right? You go to the hospital to see your general practitioner or your physician, your gynecologist and stuff. You ask them questions and you tell them the things that are happening with you. They're professionals. They will be able to give you insight. But sometimes for me, I don't go and talk to my lady friends about somebody else. Or no, if there is a topic that came about, I will talk about it, share my opinion. If there is something that I saw on social media that is making me crack up, I'm going to talk about it. If I see something funny that I feel like is truly funny, it's not someone making fun of a big person, because some people gain weight. They might have some medical issues, or they might be stressed, or being bullied, being abused, in a bad marriage or bad relationship. And yet people from outside, they don't know that. And they're making fun of that person, which I think is bad. There are some jokes that I see on social media. It's not funny at all, because you laughing at somebody's expenses. Why would you do that? Create funny stuff, but don't use someone or something that will offend other people. We have to be we have to empathize. We have to show compassion, right? But being in bad marriages, when you think about having an affair, what worry? It's as I worry when in would wɔ mu ɛma ne ne ti no kura mpo no te sɛ wopɛ sɛ wɔde ne ho ka akoro mfa ne ho nka wo ho ɛnyɛ n'akɔnɔ biem enti no wote hɔnom a wopɛ sɛ wo ne bɛrima foforɔ da, wopɛ sɛ wo ne obi foforɔ da. But sɛ bɛrima deɛ ɔkɔ abɔnten ɛkɔfa ɔbaa foforɔ a, yɛ society ɛse bɛrima deɛ ɛwɔ mu DNA, ɛwɔ mu mogya mu. Enti omu de ombetimi ayɛ, ba ɔbaa kɔyɛ biribi saa ɛyɛ abomination. So many of you men and some of our women, and actually so many of our women and so many of our men, you guys are hypocrites. Esan say ade a bɛrima yɛ a ɛnyɛ no ɛsi ɛka, because yɛwɔ mmarima so very noble. Anybody can choose to cheat or to have an affair when they are married. But some women and some men, they are noble. They respect themselves and respect their partner. Even when they're going through stuff, they value themselves. They value their treasure. And they just don't go to anywhere and do whatever. When you're going through things now, a dream that would trim no nyame amfa ama yen ameto ye trim say sisensuo gum wose yemfa endwen ne yemfa nya nyoma ebeboa yen for ye daachi ye yemu ye enti so oti aware na aware ne mboa wa eno nkire set na ho bema oye jealous no obetimi akun oba na one wote no every wiase oba oye jealous no obetimi akun be ma na wone net no every wiase. But guess what, okun wi a enye se obetoa wo asamanjo ho no no osan kopefo from another victim, because a memo mu ye jealous no majority of the time no they are bullies, they are cowards, they are insecure. Okay, they are weak, they are manipulative. At the same time, most of them are charming. They tell you exactly what you want to hear. So if you are someone who are so dependent, so desperate of finding love, even though you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone to love you when you yourself do not love you? It's not going to happen. Learn to love yourself, right? So let's go. Signs of bad marriages. Awar3 Boni. Say every time okun anaso wo yire e criticize wo. Be bi wo hono mo otimi ka kire ne ho kafo say uwie de wa ye kese papa. Na de ne wafu aye kuntum say first mihia wo foforo na wo ti sese ne ote na nya sa na ote bi mi say de watu abom. Awo oba ni hia wo no se ne na atene sa na wo te sisi ye wo ye meme bi a omofu akura asosi ho kafo oba na ono akari akwala na amansa wo na akwala na firi maba no ye wo ye meme bi a wo gina ho no si ni trase a ne na ase kura wo hu ne bem krampo no wo hu ba bi ete because say ye meme no samu gain weight mafu ye kese a mo penis mo kwatene to shrinke e kan kom enti no say na wo universal size a anase wo ho ne ho ene na wo zakios kra de wo de wasam de e mobo agire eduru eye a se wo high lawyer na ade aba de ene na ya atam foforo enti the more the bigger a man's stomach gets no the smaller their penis gets kakom the base no be hu na honom na nam na kotai ase honom no na be hu no de etua mu no asayi snail bi a chese pe baby afa hu baby I'm trying to speak without laughing. No. As I'm no crying American. The base, the more bigger a man's stomach gets, na what the no kakum. Brother Vasco, I forgot to say, it's good to see you always. With the won't suit me, mammy, too much. I do papa be. They said the papa be na Charlie. Hey, me trimaya with the rough, Me rain fee, baby. I do me rain fee. I will come back to that. Brother Mike Mika. Bonsoir, my lovely queen. Bonsoir, Brother Mike Mika. One love. Abrabo Mu Nsem, it's good to see you. Boss. The marvelous, knowledgeable, strong, well, beautiful boss lady one. Doc said that about Rasta one. This one kasa. Boss mema wa kwapa. Boss lady say hello, sweet Dr. Love. How are you and the family? By the grace of God, myself, and the family, we are all blessed and grateful. Thank you. This is I for that brother. Is he slim donkey himself or pot belly? I'm telling you, sis. No grandpa. Me dance is what busa biem. Ono be ma no ka cho se me sanya me ware na otie no wasesa no ono sa na otie ono no we keep sa slimness no anaso ono so no wodi bi akeka ho ne mfin pade ni nyina se na ma hihye honom no esen ka obi a ye de no ekobo afode akoya afahye meboa yemma ni bi ni yempese ye bekasa yemma ni bi no we trying to like stay cool, but it says there may be one so complaining about the year. Ultimate now now we fairness I was say riding young na soro wa member from se wo ba from ade besi wa ha say no chale no be small thing. Enti na nsa na abebie wa no criticize wo ho kafo no. Wo no ye so ko gina ahwehwem na hwe ho ye. Na hu say asem a wo ka chro yonko no wo no wo de na da yie you are in good shape. It's always good for couples to make sure say you maintain, okay? Weight gain the and any as you get older now our metabolism, everything, the system works differently. Sometimes it starts working backwards. You don't even know what the hell is happening, right? So we need to just do self-care. Self-care, it has to mean for you to have your you time, my mean time, going for a walk, doing jumping jacks, dancing, because take more steps in the day. Every day, if you take in 10,000 steps in a day, now, yes, you are getting enough exercise. You can make sure you put your phone on you. Let me see, like I'm watching myself. So let me go out of there. Okay, where is it? Excuse me. Health view, right? Health view. You just need to just download that, okay? And then how much you walk in a day, it will tell you, right? See here? Oh, wait. Can y'all see? Okay. Okay, you see? It's underlined. Oh, yeah. You see here? It says day, right? And I walk 11,111, right? In a day. The goal was to, the daily goal was 10,000, right? The daily goal was 10,000, right? But I over exceeded. Total, I went over 1,111, right? And then you have goal progress, right? Instead of 100%, it just put how much I put on it. It says 111, percent, right? And then hourly average. It says like within hour, no, this I have 1,010 steps that I took, because it's like even sometimes when you're working and you're on the phone with a client or something, you can just keep walking around. And the app, most of you know the app, most of you who are active, and there are a lot you can do with this app. If you want more things to be done, you will have to like pay for it. It's called Health View. It's this one, the love. This is the love sign. Oh, this one, that one. It's called Health View. So you upload that, and my baby sister, I learned that from my baby sister. It's in existence. It's there. There are some things that are there that we don't know. So just make sure that you stay fit, right? You work out, you keep yourself stronger. Don't just sit around, but don't criticize your partner because you feel that you look better. Because most people who tends to criticize other people or their partner, they are the ones who needs to like work on themselves. But nobody wants to point at themselves that they have the issue. It's always their partner that has the issues, right? And then also, like, when some of the signs of being in a bad marriage, when something happens that you're not the first person that your partner will call. Like, if Kay and I are in the house and something seriously is happening with me, and then I pick up my phone and call my baby sister, that's a sign of bad marriage, because I have Kay in the house. So if something is happening and it's an emergency and I'm calling my sister who is miles away from me, and she has to drive from her house to come to my house to support me, that is a sign of, marriage in trouble, because something needs to give. And my sister is going to ask me if I call my sister, she's going to ask me where my husband is first. Like, you calling me? Because if I'm calling her, she would think that he's not there, but she would ask me anyway. That's something that we need to keep that in mind. Also, it's like, what are some of the things now that qualify as a bad husband? Some of the things, because we have some of our men. I will put this one up top. Mmarima a wɔka sɛ wɔn yerenom ayɛ kɛse, ayɛ kɛse wɔ wieɛ no, sɛnea na ne ho ɔfɛ, ne ho nyɛ fɛ saa biam. Saa mmarima no, wɔn mu no, they are unintelligent, very unintelligent, and they are so immature. Because how can you speak to your wife in such manner, right? It's really bad. Men who are so possessive, very jealous, like I remember when I started talking about, I did a program way back. I forgot how many years. I think it was maybe 2020 or 2019. I don't quite remember which year. And I started talking about jealousy. And I remember the first one that I did after I finished, Kay spoke to me and he was like, why do you keep saying why do you keep saying jealousy does not exist? I was like, you did not listen to the program. So I have Kay go back and I asked him to watch the program again. Then he can come back and we will have a conversation about jealousy, because I wanted him to really pay attention to everything that I said, right? And then some days later he came back and I was like, I wasn't talking about jealousy does not exist. I spoke against jealousy. I spoke in terms of people not being embracing jealousy, because jealousy and love are opposite. Love is positive emotion, positive feelings. Jealousy is not positive feelings, it's negative feelings. Because when someone is jealous of you, it means that, like what you have something that they may not have, that they wish they can have, and they don't have it. So instead of them trying to get it, what they're going to do is to become obsessed with you, right? And do things around you, or sometimes even end up embarrassing you in front of strangers, because they cannot contain themselves. They want to control, they want to dominate you in so many ways. Anything that is connected with jealousy is always going to put somebody down. And I'm not for that. I am not going to allow that to happen. So it's like once Kay was able to like watch my program over again, he was able to like, understand what I have been, talking about. So a lot of people who think that jealousy is something, jealousy, when someone show a little bit jealousy, they love you, that is dysfunctionalness mindset. That's limited mindset. Oh Lord, jealousy. By definition, jealousy is feeling or showing envy. I said that jealousy and envy are neighbors? Feeling or showing envy of someone or their achievements and advantages. He grew jealous of her success. Yokromufo no de ebo honom pa okunu oyire obema ne yire eye adwuma yetua ne yire kasika ten no na eye ne ya ese no dwen wo trim sese ne yire agi sika sen no emma oba ni mu no eno ye wadwen mu se oba emu bema ewo sene bema no wo ne oba ne kasa. And I say how you conduct yourself, because bema say bema enimu kasa pane kasa de wo bu ne ho kafo ena afen so no wo nimdie and onim how to treat a woman na obano and disrespecting that. I'm telling you, I know it. Feeling of showing it. So it's like, jealousy is not something. Send your brother Peter down so kind a bit me or bear maybe no me. I experienced like I had an ex whom I dated for over 3 years, and I broke it off because it said the type of friends and people that he was moving around with, people that he was listening to, some of the activities that he was doing, it wasn't to my liking. I'm very particular, like, I don't like dishonest people. And when I broke it off, the first thing that he said to me, Ghana ni bema, as someone said, to say, me si megyae na ɔno deɛ wɔngyae me. Enti no, sɛ wohu sɛ me ne bɛrima foforɔ bi nam a, ɔbɛhu bɛrima no. Enti for 5 good years, can you believe it? For 5 years, na menya bi niyɛ. Because at the time, no, na me yamu hyehye me, na me mpɛ sɛ mɛkɔ akɔfa obi ba, na te sɛ asɛm bi abeto saa nipa no. So nti no, adwuma na meyɛ, which was paying really good. Esan sɛ saa guy no, na yɛ sɛ me free saa adwuma no hɔnom. Me nnamfofo ɛwɔ adwuma mu hɔnom no, manka nkyɛn baabi a mekɔyɛ adwuma. Guy ne timi ba hɔnom no abeyi ne shirt. Na ɔyɛ push-ups ne nso no otimi yɛ straight 100 push-ups no ne ade. Enti wobɛhu na customers ne me co-workers ne bi bɛsen na ɔmo yɛ yom say, wow, this is nice, wow, he's so strong. Not just anything. No, I can say, oh, I'm Amelia's boyfriend. What kind of embarrassment is this? So I had to leave that job. I had to look for. I ended up doing an internship at an elderly home, and then through the internship, I got another good job. So once I got that, and no ne mami timi nyame me free say adwuma to na afekyire no kwa na unhumi e wo ho no mu biem me te ne yeso wo kwa Ghana na me say, oh Jesus Christ, thank you so very much, because it is said for 5 years Charlie, no be easy. Na me ntimi ende ti obia to say I didn't want to like bother anybody. Will be background no be me catch and say, no, listen, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I'm focusing on my work and my job and stuff like that. Stage near me ma stage apomo etisen. Ain't to say a mema bad husband, a mema, they are possessive towards you, very jealous in everything that you do. I think if you were so now, he is so mean to you. He doesn't show any type of compassion with you. Hey, Rami, the blues. Rami, welcome. I want to say you're not that late too. Sister Sage Williams, Sister Greetings, Sister Adwoa Odo, and the beautiful people aboard. Greetings to you as well, sis. Mema Akwaba. Rami baby. So for Okosubeka baby. Oh Lordy Lord, you are okay. Don't worry. We are into 1 hour. Don't worry about it. Bema on just say on srikra what who can't someone say he doesn't have a sense of humor. Bibia no I so serious. Oh my goodness gracious. have a sense of humor. Well, you're so dull, like nothing is moving. I don't know. Bema to say omboa wo kwan bia, so to say bia uhia mmoa e wo ne ho house chores no many ade na say bia wakwa adwuma ba wabra na say wo ho mfa na to say ono no ha enya wasam kra na ye na wasam wo kan no ni ti ato ha ana so de ni ti ato ha say no sabema no is the bad husband. We're gonna call a spade a spade. So I was, hey, what do you eh? Now who you so I had adeba and the boss lady by your can so bit me I come akuma so again. Boss lady I can't say Friday si be I bet me I can't do one some quartier near to one some one woman make it eh? Chess and near woo ye no. Rami, you know maybe you. The never be Bema BBM fan of home to say BB Costo whom found near the compound won't show any type of compassion. Like sometimes like oh my gosh. I just listen to some people now. It is just crazy. I don't know if they understand what they're talking about now. And then man so no mema to say they have commitment issues. The same thing goes to a man so also commitment issues as a pel as on pel onim de or can afen so no bema anasa wo ba ono no da bia no pese wo na wo sesa. There's nothing wrong with them. They always want you to change. Bema na so ba ono nkwane ho no odwen selfish people, selfish partners, selfish wives, selfish husbands. And no a sign of bad wife or bad husband. Me kani nyina bi. And I think so no obi wo ho no ma or baby and as a baby they have major trust issues. May say like beginning of my relationship before we got married, Kay and I got married, I was really how do you say trust? I didn't trust anyone. I did not want to like everything Kay was saying, like I was okay, if you say so. The response I would give it to him was not like welcoming. It was not pleasant, to comfort someone and stuff like that. But like, all right, whatever, one of those things, because when you have someone betray you, like you have so much. So coming into relationship with I had trust issues due to my prior relationship. So it was, I have to like really build that. All right. But by the time that, we started dating, I was able to build a little bit trust into our relationship, but my eyes were shine. With Kay, I went in with my eyes wide open. I just needed to like work on my anger issues because it wasn't a good thing, right? And then you have a man or a woman who seems like they always right. Whatever they say, nothing else can be said, right? It doesn't work like that. Oh, my friend is distracting me. Oh Lord, come on. Okay, so I'm sorry guys. One of my friends, he's fucked up. Listen, come on the live program and write those shit over there. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Okay. One of my friends says, he just texted me, he said, am I talking about his problems? And I haven't been spoken to him for I haven't spoken to him for a while. So how would I know? So the blues, I'm gonna play with Newcastle. Yo, Mati. Oh, I'm gonna need Newcastle there, but when? Tomorrow or Sunday? I see. Okay, and then when you have a partner, like yes, I work as na no. Chesa one kasa we no be like lack of effective communication. But it's like jealousy ni die everybody say wo mu asa wo okun anaso yire boyfriend girlfriend na wo so ni obi kasa krempo na you're jealous. You have to be careful, because if you don't address it and set a clear expectation and making sure that this person understands that this is not something you want to build into your relationship, a man is going to have to accept that their wife is going to have male friends. Okay, we have opposite friends. My best friend is a male, and Kay knows him. I mean, like, it's because of him that Kay and we started dating, because I wasn't even going to give Kay, and my best friend, spoke to me and told me, like, listen, you are fire, he's calmer, the two of you should work. So I was like, okay. So, like, when it comes to jealousy, right? Okay, jealousy, this is coming from Wikipedia, right? Jealousy generally refers to the thoughts or feelings of insecurity, fear, and concern over a relative lack of possessions, okay, or safety. Jealousy can consist of one or more emotions, such as anger, resentment, inadequacy, helplessness, or disgust. Okay? So you tell me this is something that is love. Jealousy is never love. Don't tell me I get jealous because you're talking to this person. Okay, if my husband come and I'm on the phone talking to another man, like I'm having phone sex with the person, that's a problem. And we need to talk about that, right? There always need to be boundaries. So that's for the people who think a little jealousy is okay. A little jealousy is never okay. It's never, never, never okay. So people just need to be mindful of that. You can't just assume, like, okay, oh, when a man is jealous, like you have some women who will literally do things to see if their husband or their boyfriend will be jealous. If the boyfriend or the husband don't show any type of, emotions or reaction, they don't love them. How dumb and stupid can you be? Because I call that dumb and stupid. Yes. Why would you want to do things, that will either bring argument, unpleasantness, anger, inadequacy, resentment, and disgust into your relationship and marriage? So, like, come on. I don't want Kate to be jealous, because I'm talking to someone. And believe me, trust me, we had conversation about that in the beginning of our marriage. Because, like, one time we were walking together and I saw one of my old friend, is a male friend. He was married, because when his wife came, they moved to upstate. So I haven't seen him in a long while. Abrabo Rami.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, baby. Anytime you are not better, so yeah, but baby, and so baby.
You see, oh, into a shop for can I can Rami baby. Let me say.
Yeah,
Rami baby. Okay, Rami, I what to say.
Baby.
Baby. Na bebe ne de tis na a baby and I say bebe. Bebe de no so ne dey. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. Mati. Rami baby. Talk now. Talk now.
Baby father no now after don't say let me tell you sure no me share that start here first me share that on the
me talking make bad marriages Awar3 Boni
Awar3 Boni
aha ne ya bo mo ni ye yo mo ni
just at you only Awar3 dear because
thank you
and I mean worry so that hey worry worry
hey Rami
freedom
sa
oh me worry
wait a minute Rami wait what's up for freedom
me freedom me control
yeah I understand that it say enya Awar3 phone na and they don't have their freedom because
I mean the experience no me ana only better say dia se me ya be ma bi pana se bia me do no ono me need trust mana ent me nya adwuma yeah because me trust member so it's trust also account in a relationship or marriages
no prepare
me need trust my member yeah me need trust more want you know every crowd be can cry share me ba no be can share every crowd na me so no because of my past experiences and everything me trust every crowd no kind of share me
no correct
there also count to me no crowd ya me to by readers no dey you see and you me you see ba ne dey
Rabba. So I could do where we are. What would do where we are? Leave me be, okay?
Chelsea. I will probably
oh, are they? Rami, me try me Chelsea t-shirt, no. And I support to me support me. Mo person me support to mo he be ahibi. We are busa one committee be baby support mo. Find me agba. Wow, look at this. You see oh. You see oh. Rami, me baby. Who can come back me? One case why you be team mama me that ben I me no try see I me catch you say me team ni. It's mini team now. You have to give me one, right? Okay, let me tell you. Initially, no. Okay, initially, no. Now me support to Chelsea because me who on Chelsea. Ain't now me need our Chelsea. Tama Joseph Moreno wohono. Enti kwanya mo fa so a mo yi Joseph Moreno free hono. Mani anye ho and I say okay, pam no twa no say me need team bia bia. Ani and abusa wan ko so obeka achro. Debbie oh Lord. Hey, you never know about me at all. Yes. And
I sister Bible
Sa ebini de he chire me.
Oh, ebini COVID year baby.
Oh, no correct. Well, and you obia I think that there are some people people munim omo de na omo ye. So I will say war num ni ade no ye wo kronkro bi omo pese omo ye nneoma bi atese ntokwasi ho no ma na omo say bi ayare na omo ato ama the other send ebe ye omo di be omo kuro mu na che say abekunkum nkrofo bebre nti no sa ayi COVID ne de meti nipa da sani ne create sa de no nti no
yeah maybe the me no me might be say Bill Gates because like even Canada have now probably be good
listen, people are mentioning names because they just want to have 5 minutes fame and stuff like that. And you know, let's move on from there. Young no, sir. You, Rami, you giving information that you heard on social media, right? But it means some people honoma menton kosu because nipa bi honoma do ma no kan sam keke. Enso na bi enya ne say mu na wo. Ba yenim say sa nipa no no nneoma bi wo ho a waya aboa nkrofo bi nso wo honoma amoa nkrofo bi especially e ba yen Africa for na to say nneoma bi wo ho mo ya yen no mo de ye guinea pig, right? Enti no yesi e ma ni da honom enom ne ade enti na no de enim se no correct enti de yen kwa Awar3 Boni so enti se ne wo ka se trust no trust ya ade bi as oba na se be ma wo ye enuoma bi ti se be ma opema oba opema na se wo hu kafo nya hu a obesa agi wadi biem no obi wo honom an de wo be ye bia no onji wunni biem because yen ma ni bi no yen ma one shot. So we screw up that one shot na enu ano no. It's not going to happen. Until no say oyi want me enji wunni a o Awar3 na ho ka fo enji wunni a you better off just leaving the marriage because say enya dia that's a bad marriage to be in because you don't trust the person yet. You just procrastinating, waiting for what to happen. You yourself need to learn to forgive and start learning to trust your partner based on a new maybe when what is someone because on one to me panic and what womb. You need to listen to your intuition to say one so no we what they say. It's I say what betray me before no na say why are they mean trust so no mean ji wunni be mu na de si wutrim na wo ma any chance for growth na just say wona say no na say no wona wo block wo happiness so there's a one block wona wo ma pan
why not so but because of the 1 year me before yeah the one we all if we are about to scab but because of like don't say me no kasa de bia me that say the wo aka de bia no so
no cry
you know see and say me so was check kakra bus and trust no anyone it's the me I say bia me that na odo no 8 me ma on every crop I can't send a bay and but not being in me. So because of the past experiences, like you're more proud, you're pure and I'm going to a channel before but Scarborough, you're Scarborough, you're more downtown.
And he on to me can't hear crackra. What do you mean fan no cry? Rami, mami musu asem o. Rami mami musu asem. When they Bema pay to say bia that time no you guys were in love, right? Not a be a moody come oh mami fan no back. Why would you mean fan shame? Mami fan no cake.
I know before now, but then it started dating and Sunday, ever Malachi. I know the Nami nearly yes about.
Oh, yeah.
They started to say, yeah, they started so who say, be or yeah, master, and review. When you said, oh, because of a man of pen of infection, any man.
Woo!
Yeah. Emma made me cause I had to go to my doctors and everything to go to take antibiotics and everything.
That's terrible.
Gonorrhea. Any man.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Star Girl.
Yeah,
and I don't care, I don't care. I tell my problems. It's not that you're asking me. I'm the one who's saying whatever goes on over there and everything. Yeah, I think of antibiotics. write it. And I mean, so on one then I have sex.
Unimu.
Papa gonorrhea, Eddie Barmy.
Yes,
hospital, my family doctors, some mommy, antibiotics, and sana echo. You know, they see a grandma look as the same woman now. But I mean, what? The man who had him, and I be banner swan. Biana almost for a guy or crisis here.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I try say or I to say I didn't baby bet your kakana will come bed on now the channel.
Run a cut to cry, may come home.
I go
vibrators. I so much addicted with the vibrators. I don't that's a grown name.
You nothing. Mate. Nothing. Say what to our dream.
I'm so addicted with the vibrators. I'm telling the truth.
Of course.
With the vibrators and everything. Like I say, the least as soon as you're addicted to something. Like for now, dear, trust me, vibrators for me and one issue. Oh, my son for cream be out the big astro gel. Yeah, the big channel crack. Now the vibrate enough for so better than him. At the two. At the rough. Yeah, I mean, I say, of our run potty crowd, of our wheel potty and two. And mammy, maybe that. My so addicted with it. See, me, no, as they make a show. Yeah.
No credit, but Rami and Sama Wokano, yeah, dear Bia, AC. So, and probably no, your ex partners, and I say partners, our for, and I say, nipa be a couple, so more relationship, one, and I say no more relationship, more, lose to attraction for each other, right? And no, every absence of feelings, right? Being emotionally disconnected from the person. To say, and I said, "Pano, ebia, why you be to say we say no, or papa no to say no fawachi, and our infection no near de."
Emma, or no, the Omayom say. Sestia now say, oh, if you cry before, no, see me, but crying anything. Meaning now, like a DNA, and the Piscapacucia, MIDN, son of Senanima, making me say, Malkai and Ba.
Hey, sir? Wow.
I'm telling you, if you have a cancer, yeah.
Rami Tama. Rami Tama na mo na mudi komo. Did you guys na mo ta kasapa, you guys have a good effective communication, and I say na more lack of adequate communication. Someone said that in more to the extreme say mo bet asia bon komasre mo de mo sabe bon mo bet spend time no ni ade na mo yes and I say that you don't do so much of it.
No, shut down, yes, okay. Like with that, like so what do you want? Unable to
so at least the Wokasa.
What do you want?
I need my ladder.
For what? I'm talking to Star on the phone. Say that to her.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm good.
Wonderful.
You have to stop cheating.
Okay.
Hey, Rami.
I'm not cheating.
Rami, me your program, what it? What the my main fast somewhere. He said he has stopped, so leave him be. Stop putting him on the spot. But you know what, Rami? And new Masano, like no, Mimi can't say. No, Mimi can't say. No, Rami tie. Would dear win him say your life, right? And ye dim como. Bear man win him say me ye program your life. So I want to make sure no. Into no say only me say me in life.
Say if you want me to share programs. And if you want to only say on the corner or charging me tablets, you know, yeah,
Mate.
No, Gary, no say to Obedo, kid on.
Big love. Long time. Memo Kaba, Michia Pa, the general. I know, right? Walande. Yeah, but Rami, I want to say, some of the causes of loss of attraction in relationship, example on lack of effective communication, lack of respect, unfaithfulness, lack of support, and then the lack of time spending, not being able to like express your feelings, like there's so much that can fall into it, to say when couples are lacking of a lot of coping skills, and no to me odo a woman nipa no free wo feelings a woman nipa no kra no obetimi agina wo ho asoso mu ososo mu kwampo na ase ebuo bi na ekeka ho aha
yeah,
Rami,
yeah, the feelings not vibrators. Send it for the make her just start back.
Yo, Mate. You know, so I'm live right now. To everything you say, people can hear you.
I know that I'm alive, but when I was make her yeah, like that's what I do. And that one, my information, like I'm not talking to them about that, talking about my situation.
Well, but you know what? You finding ways and means to satisfy yourself because
that's how I feel, and that's what I go through. So like I'm so like a proud person to let people know what I do and everything. Yeah.
Do you think
just me and Nika and my bema. Maybe I know yet by greatest astrologer, non portrait, if you are not give me trapping and names not be the vibrators like issue. The truth and the rock from
Rami, I was going to ask you a question and you just answered the question. I was going to ask you, say, do you think, say, in the future you'll be able to trust but another man to be able to have a relationship with that person?
That's a good question, but a bad thing. A bad thing because yes, because of like based on my experiences, so anybody you makes me interested in a bad thing, a good year, a bad day, kind of coach me. There's no point, like every some more catch me, I am, but now because of their past experiences and everything, if you are interested, yeah, I can't, I cannot like right now say, let me be a bear martin. I can't do it. My greatest number, yeah.
Wow, because it is a most of the time. Once we are emotional, right? And when we love someone, no. You think no, Rami. You thinking the wrong way. I'm not saying say we be a we like be a baby and we do it with emotions, right? Okay.
If you want my Miss One, yes, I just say you have the chest to tell me that. We proud, so yeah. Ma one anyone,
yeah.
Me to Panamis. Yeah, me super, and I'm telling you, me super seriously. Remember, person, Masu, and be a bear money before almost get dead. But I'm so soon, not to say,
Well, to say lack of emotional intimacy, ebetimi ama keep feelings inside. You hide it from a lot of people because you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to get hurt, and also you went through some childhood traumatic, instances, right? Sexual assault, rape, and so many other things. So that also can play a major part in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That time sister Adwoa, now somewhere na shame so much. Na me nyo bi ankama asam chair. Me nyo bi na me nya trauma issues. Na me have dreams about it. Na me have a lot of dreams that if you are not me so that na as a woman you are not na me so you see any bi say it keep me up. Na I'm sorry. One day no happy no. Benai and I made a ball, the bed, no, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's my to yeah, no, my to say, who's to me, so that no, to so when to me, I'm touching me, to me, and sorry. Internationally, a lot of how do you call it, dreams about it, and also like trauma issues about it. And to me, Facebook numbers, no, I need to share this with someone.
Wow.
Facebook, one day I'm a pair was and I'm still
thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you. I am honored. But my muswa to say like knowing that and being that you went through, traumatic event with, sexual assault and rape during your relationship, they say like bear man or my kind of tree bear man or na ebi wo no ma a sexual interaction or a aggressive. They say like being too aggressive with you, and I said he was always gentle with you.
I know, that question is for the baby father or
I papa no. Time on no
really aggressive, really one. Like
whoa.
The refugee be person and make a choice. Now, me and family won't be on air for people to listen to what I'm saying and everything. One time on Benamusa, Namako Juma, Timiko by Namishiano Pound. Mishiano Pound, Mabo, now me bad fear, or be family me between. I'm then happy sex one time pet, and I'm then they knew me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Tinani Mamma supporting me and one time pen on those grass and Peso Abrabo Malakai. Yeah, one time pen I'm then upset. No, my bro.
Well, it only take one time because I looked at
I'm speaking the truth. So, one time pen I'm then I said, Timmy, forgive you one. I think say, no one knew me, and then I'm saying, no, I will send me a coach check it. We got checking in our doctors the same. And I'm so that's a minimum program about the bad year. And I'm catching them. I'm saying, and you're beginning. I'm saying, and you're back here, and you're banning there, and you're banning there. When the crossing, you're banning there and see a court. You got the DNA, near son of GIA. You got checking out one year.
Wow.
In the Jaffy also, but the minute court grass. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Wow. Rami,
that's my story.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. But Rami, to say, Mefan say, do you emotionally and are you both emotionally and physically unattracted to Ubane Papana and Nasa is the physical aspect? Emotionally,
me I'm sharp brother I'm in Kelly. Oh, Kelly Bruna me mount the Kasai. Let me know I want to share me side the yeah until say my matrix is for the member call DNA you better pay DNA the year ready sir sat me come and say that time no or we no take on mommy bent to a year say when is we share the good now yeah as you said it but yeah because of this yeah Some man means me chance and me cool here. If you are in such a and I pay. Me my ministry and yan nana. Your man crowd yes, my mom and a brother son.
Yeah.
And I'm saying no. Okay, Chemia and I'm a cook years. And I'm a year DNA. I think you only left Abrabo. You're quite a DNA, Lebanon. Yeah, Lebanon, Tiafinas, cinema, I mean, it's also me, Yana, social birthday. I will send Nano, a woman, maybe yeah. What do you mean to hold of this?
It's a when you open
now counting the minstrel, just I mean to me, just a bear must start.
It is a say, Ubane Papa no, to say, be a winning didn't come more, it's a Ubano, when a to say, or can't, it's a me casasre, right? But it's a physically, no, you're no longer attracted to him.
And yeah, my brother, that's a man.
Mate.
And I said, about move is yeah, I know that's the same. Move is so I will say, I me bomb move, yeah, now I saw touching me, yeah, and I feel so much of you because I don't walk.
We're talking about jealousy, hey, and that. But Rami, Mami Musa, our last question. Mami Musa, our last question. Then I'll let you go, and then I'll continue and do promo for Mrs. Sam.
Yeah, may come be a problem, may come a problem. Oh, we are. Don't worry about it.
No correct. Oh, no, Nisi, yes, yeah, some person me sound they say. It's a seven man actress, so you'll be or get envious. So when you will be Casanum near there. What fool say a smart of you, say we be caught ni fee. Now, will be spending night over there, even though you guys don't have any physical relationship going on, because we'll be to say when you be casa and any buafu and I say here and I say you know, do you feel safe to be in his space? So what they make because
that's a really nice person, but said they see and say on the court, and I called to say I was all right, so to be Sheneta.
Oh, okay.
What my now we did not to be back. Maybe it's not different room.
Okay.
No, that's not different room.
Okay.
Decide this still like but after DNA, no. Yeah, because also I abandoned to no decided say I was in the body of meet me and keeping it back from
no correct.
Scarborough. Yeah.
Into the nequa, person be Jack running quam or person we are present.
Okay. Maybe I'm just running straight with in my house.
Okay.
Yeah. Scarborough no more downtown Toronto. Yeah. Yeah, until because of court issues, no, and it be because some say the panel. You know, I was still placed the bad year, and I face I am the battle after the year, they don't say, every weekends, now it's not bad. Now, my son, I made the bar, meant most of the time. Sometimes I think the money, mommy, then my bit, action, if you are the bar. And sometimes I began, not me, young shimmy.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's not. See,
Mate, me because me making sure say we okay. You are comfortable with that because now who can say and who can be say what can't turn and say one panel and so no or say well yeah not to say woman or another chance and now more down near the bawoon no say no what side and yeah Juma. But me say they say like but you know also be honoma it sounds like me busa say time na more more flecting so now more da or aggressive e wo mo na mo say ane enti me fa say one day wonso na ya da bi wo ha watwa bi wo ko ha wo ma woni da ho de
oh sometimes Not all the time.
Now, when you know how to put with them now, because it's will be a now they will honor no.
Around here is seriously
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because me bana mention.
Mate.
Yeah.
Because
people know, yeah, Benita home say, like you know, say me fan say be say me one ma see I know them ma me no say Abrabo Nsem.
But some akoye DNA na akyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ papa nti sɛ akola ne sɛ no akola ne nsɛ no ɔyɛ ne papa nti maame no sɛ because nipa betumi control DNA does not lie. Nti once the DNA is done.
That's the time that Omucha must see any that time none are telling me. That time. Now my stitches. Oh, my say. And I also am minister home with Patasadia say, or bus, and I say, man, stitches. I can't make a name move Jan. Omucha must know mom stitches in my case hospital.
Wow.
Oh, mommy, stitches. They moved enough, not moved a female say, but can't. So, yeah, because bench will be on the mouse, the bear, because I'm not from me. Mechanical see me, twisty. Yeah.
Wow. And your mucha will can say, and then your Malachi also. No, swan who I no, yeah, how many? What? Holy cow, 13. What do you eat? And I would be a woman.
Minimum is not just only be strong on Namiso Sahar, Namiso, the Sia Grand is watching. Namiso says the same thing. Yeah.
Sister Aisha said sometimes we need to give love a chance. What is your thought in that?
No, Sister Aisha, I'm not giving any love a chance, please. No, I love your comment, but I'm not giving any love a chance.
Sister Aisha, she loved your comment, but she's not giving love a chance because Rami dear, she's taking her time, right? But Rami, what do you?
I love you so much, but I'm not giving love any chance.
Rami,
please.
For real, let's think about like what are some of the things?
Okay. I'm gonna change my mind. My love is for vibrators. I'm giving love to vibrators.
Self-love. Rami loves herself too much, but she also put in her love in objects. So necessary, Rami, I can't tell you.
I know what you mean, but I cannot give love a chance. My love in a chance is vibrators.
Hey, Asamo. Now, Rami, maybe some. What do, like what do you desire the most?
Desire don't speak English.
Vibrators and Missy again. I will pay. Vibrators and maybe.
What do I desire? Most things that I desire in my life.
Yeah, you want in your life. Yeah, will pay or Abrabo.
Yeah.
Missy man can vibrator. What can vibrators? I said, you're not poor. You to have.
Yeah. So that's most things that I desire. So would be able to me. And no, most desire. And secondly, we desire about here say, don't worry, vibrators.
I told you not to say that. Okay, Rami. Rami, what's the name in Canberra for? To say, there will pay Abrabo Mu any here. No, hold on. Wait, answer answer. Our desire is a dear idea pay. So will tree mu. And which is want. And our need. A idea you hear. Abrabo Mu. In contrast, me say send ye wo pe Abrabo Mu ne ewu hia. Enti can ye wo pe Abrabo Mu ne ewu hia. Na mienu no, you have to focus on which one. The wo pe nko ana say the ewu hia the most.
Okay, so me for me dear. one, I get say, and a two, I get sell some shabby back. And a three, me pet them. And a four, me lesbian.
Mate. Who pet the real deal? No, but I don't know yet.
No,
Would you say who do right? Person be a wow.
No, me fear no.
Rami over kumi hair. Charlie. Oh my gosh. What you say, Papa? And that's one you say.
No,
okay. Okay. You say you movie or honoma. Aya ye desire confuse you with our needs, right? Desire want. The debate my desire near ope. So to say me pay me say me yesikani, me say me ye juma, me say me wo, me say me worry, me say me yesi. To say like most of us and ye can't idea ye pese ye, right? But idea pese ye no, idea here say ye. And then when you switch to the other side now, the here Abrabo Mu, because a basic one ensure because nipa ya honam no is filled with water. When you are dehydrated now, ubetimi ewu. Se ensure ni wo with ni mu a ubewu. Enti ye here ensure enti no to say obi anyone mo betimi aka so betena wiase because omo enum nsuo bebre no they are very healthy because the more you drink in nyoma ewo widie no e sisi mu no also bi wo ho pe odun so pa omo wonum nsuo bi wo ho no so ya so mi num nsuo bebre mi kwa abonten mi me kwa baby so wa abonten ti no
me show you petition
Rami,
yeah, that's
stay focused with me for a bit. Entino ensure ye idea ye here where ye widie mu so entino ensure de obi anu so be obeka so I don't know how they managing nomni and san what insa ebi di Germany ebi di areho obi nso de why no abaye substance abuse I don't actually say any bibia yin mfoni so obi wo ho no mo and he said adibia you can drink water excessively it will help you right but it's a no and you may be in such too much and answer we may be too excessively now a bit to me as I heard no idea we hear what Abrabo Mu ebema wenya asumdue enkoso wo beto no wani beji ewo Abrabo Mu enti no te say wote ho no ma say me pese say that's your assignment dream enoma wo na dream enoma wo hia Mate.
I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down.
I'm going to think about things you need.
And learn from that.
Yeah, because a person will focus more on your needs, right? Because it's the idea ye peno ye beti me at table that so when ya so because me pe car no way in your car now for public transportation you will not die, right? But idea we hear what Abrabo Mu bema with peace of mind bema ho to na fire bien toast because you see asam penny nipa ne passam and you may be no ma ye jina so na ye enu na da bia meso we na me pe because enye bibia wo pe na yese winya so But you here to sustain yourself, to make sure say that you because we are say your way when it comes to self everything, me kind of I need to take care of myself because yes, mini care or homie will kun, but me kun se man carry me here, yeah, yeah. When I am uncle, me me kun. Okay, nti say me ne uncle, okay, tie.
The blues.
Uncle wada interview about Kwajuma.
The blues.
The blues. One uncle, right? Many uncle wo hono me. Say and you maybe wo ho hame na man kan na he will never know, right? The only thing I be man who say bibi hame they say e bia meni mudua no ensi su ye ma no. So you be a study me ho a. So ho. And answer me nante me say meni ke wo fia. Bi wo hon man anim you okay, but ne nantie no. The blues. Onu ne nantie na wo nante no. Ne stripes because minim say me kun nante. Say thank you. So on antenna ne stripes no yentie na bibi etene so and I say something is going on. He's not there is something not right. Into I that you have and say you all right or say yeah I'm okay. If you hold more about say why did you ask that? My catcher said nanti and na me who saw the them no. And then me who and you will say me send a then I mean who when I'm say obia woni mu no so enti no pim so no dru baby no who say there be say me ne Adwoa Odo na me man who say bia bibi say na esi no ne ade enti no sometimes no and you maybe when you know someone no and you take care of yourself now because it's a me man hwe me hu so yi I know say K will not be able to do everything that I need for me. Sometimes I need to express it. So it is a minim dear me here or my Abrabo Mu dear meti me I and Maya Mamma who dear me here K and Wano, the blues in Wano, Memana Swat.
The blues.
Miss Wada. Miss Wada, and you keep saying Uncle the blues. And you know, Rami, Martin Rami, I want you to, I really want you to make a list of your desire / want because desire and want is one. Dear Wupe, not your need, dear Wu here. Make a list of it and see which list is longer. If your needs are longer than your desire, then you good. If your desire and want is longer than your need, you need to start doing assessment. Why is something that you can live without is more than the things that you need to to have a fulfilling life and stuff like that. So I pay attention to a lot of certain things, just to give me peace of mind.
Things that I really desire most is health and strength.
Of course.
With those two things, I can get everything I want. And then secondly, what I think is like, because I already have a forklift driver's license. I've got a lot of things, like, from work and everything. Right? But most of the time, like, my desire is strength and health. I'm not thinking about the rest for the meantime, but for the meantime, it's strength and health and how do you call it? The strength, mostly the strength and health. That's what I basically kind of think of. Yeah.
Most definitely. Because sometimes we have to think about the things that we need to survive, right? In life.
Yeah.
Some people don't even think about it.
Strength, if you have strength and health, you can have everything you deserve in life.
Oh yeah. I mean, to say we have
health, you can't do nothing.
Yes, we have the basic things, right? And that we need it. And we here because so be I want to mean enough, you'll be stressed, you can be depressed. If you're not getting enough sleep. So sleep. And so it's a need. That's some of the basic things. Clean air. Because it is a pollution, no me a breathing and my yare. It no to say no maybe one no my and say okay, you baby out got a new a muasisi a fin ye the garbage bag and no me the obit mini good rubber bag and no akotwakne we say my friend is saying got a beer a bell obi timi de ne garbage nsuo to no akofie egunsuo nim na nsuo na twena na kogu baby na yo me choku. All this stuff now we some people within our society create yare na ye to ama ye ho so ahun ye me kire no nsuo clean water clean water alam safe illegal mining no ni hun kron ba nsuo mo say no to say like I don't know nutrition and all those stuff are needs, right? Obi wo ho no ma de odi ko ni mu no ko aponwe ho. Tattoos. I know they depending on what they want, they believe. For me, I don't have any tattoos. I have a birthmark on my nose. That's all. That's the only thing.
A lot of tattoos. No tattoos a lot. Something. You see here for tattoo place a minister or a Pentecostal church. They be always evangelist and someone prophet. So they be one of the concern. But tattoos are doing they work for me because of that and everything. But
well,
I have the reason why I got those tattoos on me. The tattoos like meaning of that.
Well, to say well
wrong
and I make us say depending on everything because obi wo hono ma ni be free mu a otimi koye tattoo a picture of a loved one eto ne ho and as obi nso wo hono ma to say that we believe in a certain sign, right? No, they are to home, but to say scientifically, no, when you go say we'll call to say Google is my best friend, we'll call healthline.com now. So I'm gonna say tattoos to me hide a skin cancer. So and I think so implication with a MRI because it is a we could X-ray no and ma it is a X-ray no say be a BB air coso or with the MYB the picture is not clear enough to see through everything, so I'm directed or I'm recommended on akucha MRI, right? No, I tattoo be na me fan say what the akoto akosia don't put in one and I say baby any kwan say that and no bet me a blog no bet me a disrupt maybe implications in and I think obi they might be allergic to they might have allergic reaction, right? And no so bet me cause bebre or nipa bi wo hono ma to say chemicals so mu use num ni ade no obi wo hono ma na oye allergic to it. One time na me hwe program bi I me hwe me send link na bro no wa subscribe send your be almost say sex brought me to the emergency room, right? Couples be use vibrator no ba no vibrator no di be man to ho agro ne ko be man to save through the Kora Beman to a nanti ya vibrator no ye juma one inside and nanti ya koda nefuase. What the whole story? Would you only the uncroft go through? Yeah.
This time you the tattoo not somebody else some low come once a far because like because there were a lot of tattoos say
But I didn't know a tattoo too, because almost see a bit means we're creating skin infection.
Yeah, the first tattoo now, they are more guided than I'm a say. They were made tattoo. To be one Malachi, to be first tattoo, the Malachi, the name's on Facebook. Yeah, many Malachi, the dean of the church, she not me be addicted to it. And I face some trouble in God's hands. And my chief and gospel stuff and everything. I'm Mrs. Private Ghana. Miss and the same sister or no, I'll say, maybe my premier women now, or no, yeah, witness, or no, and I feel, or maybe all my say, because my tattoos and women was Pentecost me. Now you're yeah.
But say tattoos, so tattoos, so no wound, you know, etimi and etimi shape, no, spendio to say, yeah, as you getting older, no, spend it. I didn't know the shape on you know, I mean, I don't know, me no. No, I love my skin too much. I can't have tattoo because that's something to now my chin and no crumple and it's not. I just don't like things on my skin, like, you know, because sometimes, you know, there are implications. You know.
Like me.
Okay, so what does having tattoos associate with, you know, tough person, right? Like you tough and this.
No, not even that's because like, you know, everyone say
yes, and I'm a kind, no. I don't know.
Maybe more first now the year I won't pay a change some Emma. No Malachi, me first tattoo a Malachi. And about sound and it says in God's hands. In God's name. And about also Ewo Mechi. And also Ewo me says with God all things are possible. And then the other one says,
how many tattoos you have on you, Rami?
A lot.
A lot meaning what? Oh, are they? Why?
Yeah, almost like $30,000 almost.
But let me ask you, what prompted you to start doing tattoos? And people say, what's the work gun and you know, I will team so by before I turn out a banner. It means it Tina when you veggie tattoo.
Baby, now I addicted to it.
Okay.
Yes, I don't say. I say, because you first one with the band, you man running. Oh, so you man, not the famous friend, not famous law. Let me start here. I did to it. So, after I'm a court, my way.
Yo, Mate, Mammy Yami promo, why?
But you know, addicted to it.
Mate, Mammy Yami promo. Messi and I mean, Obama match also. Into the Mammy Yami promo, I mean, free so.
Yeah, but I first meet you via but that was something for you and the public and everything.
No problem, sis.
Yeah,
I said
that to see a my to buy my semester for a
hey, Rami.
Yeah.
Mate.
My big tattoo bow, but you make a picture
yo, Mate.
I
mean, whatever makes you happy, but me tattoo, dear, forget. Yeah. I'm not going to have tattoo on me because I know it's as you age now, shape will down because your body elastic, you know, it will lose. So it's after the bedroom, baby. Yo, Martin. Where do I come myself? What come myself? Oh, Rami. I want to say, Mrs. Sally, Messania, yeah, bro. Sex brought me to ER, right? I quite I'll quite and the girlfriend a picture the two Nadia and chain. No, Nisre mu baby, ne cotton dano. Bear man acquire why two Nisremu. Oh, Tino. Now, when only girl need Jaya. No, one girl need Jaya, one girl need Jaya. And Okofa new girlfriend. Okofa new girlfriend. And now, omu ye romance, I be Bibiana. Omu akwai. Oyi ni sport na afedi or yes or bana girl ni who say or tattoo bin or say what wait what is this no or you okay or here or see who the fuck is this or see that's my ex-girlfriend or say get what's it what get off me are you crazy?
About that. Like, you know, because
Mate.
In God's hands, and about in the struggle you're going through, you may never know what you're going through. Don't give up.
Mate.
Sound. Yeah.
Mate.
Don't show me where I'm talking about the prayer army. And about this holy God.
Mate Rami.
Yeah. Me talk to Slinda. Yeah, one machine the
boyfriend be told right?
David, hey, go there, yeah, mommy. Like me, yeah, but you mean, yeah, be so me, Mate.
What's that? Mate. No, brother, not cause Rami is not married. Was it say, Mema, was it dear Mema? I don't know. She has given up on men. You vibrators into the
let's be brothers. But me, I'm not going to marry anyone.
What the but I don't know cause me who watch a pow.
Let's be brothers. That's all, right?
Mate.
Yeah. It's like that maybe I'll know this myself.
Mate, me homework na my feet needs and desires, okay?
All right, sure. I'll check it out.
We will talk about it some like 2 weeks from now because I want to see. And I will share mine with you also, okay?
And because when you say no family be brave, if you more about some before they be out in your time and then make
of course.
So what you want to grab and say, oh, okay, just say like me what you mean for me? Yeah, nothing. Yeah, so one from me, but I'm from out in your time and then all the time. Let me show them because you itself, you only papa food.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah, because if you want man, before say the baby, I my coach, my bow, my break, my banner, my friend. Before 12, my still on Casama Catchem said, Rami made no can take a say, she. The person is
Yamisha, so amen. No problem. Amen. What you don't Mate. Rami needs Chelsea. Mate Sunday cramp my imagine say me dad do me huntino. Mo bono mada. Okay. Na catch him so chinana say catch him say Sunday. Okay, Sunday na mo bo.
Sunday Canada time, US time, Canada time. Yeah, Sunday.
Mate.
Yeah, Chelsea versus Newcastle.
And yes, I'm easy. Emribi Newcastle ba mo ho be shem tama na si se wo ho no. Omo be shem rough. Ekuro o ma shem penegize o ka se mo shop da bia no. Whatever. I go be against. Against. Since I will buy what the market to Arsenal name Man United, you know, I'm going to support you, Newcastle. All right. Mati, Mati, one love to you. Yamin come so that's it. Bye. Rami, Masupu Yami do. Rami, thank you. This is water. Why me pamato? It's water. Yeah. Okay, Ntido. I mean, yeah. Brother Narako say me more kwaba nti Awar3 Boni no and your man na make it cannot mean repeat it because I don't want no repetition. But say can consuna but answer na me conclude no ma me enye promo because me wadofo ne anuanom a te say almost ye educative programs, you know, brother Big Love to say the Radio Spain no or YouTube so a reaction. Most of the reaction very interesting, intriguing, really awesome. I subscribe on YouTube and my like the reaction. I think so read this man and say when share them master first I'm missing a love and sex. That was I used to not miss it at all, but he does it every now and then, but he's not consistent with that. He's doing less than before. Rather Big Love, what's going on with that? You be a to say what you trying to do. Let me know. Enti no mesha asia with a boss lady back ope oba wonim die wogina ne naso yes that about rasta one boss lady a Monday through Friday our Fire Life Radio almost the oja demo ankasa the boss lady ne program no Fire Drive Time in Fire Drive Time, right? Intino oba bonyomo kakra kama. Ne anu nwum no nso ananse obobo no utimu se boss lady odi wodone because I can tell. Yes, intino the selections, what a wow. Na topic in so the ban boss lady say when I'm na otiti. Intino when I'm na otiti ampa. Esi radio mu ya santwa. Bakope intino oba ubesua de ubenya nimde kakra ni bi e de akade wo no akọ na aya Monday through Friday weekdays at 4 p.m. UK time inti aya ni akọ Fire Life Radio akọ support Fire Life Radio mo hwens na mo stand stars no kakra to support us I think moving on, boss lady will YouTube as well or account in YouTube. I've been no metrebo ani akra on Saturdays via 3 p.m. UK time. Maybe kanaya na about 10 a.m. US Eastern time. Almost say a san kofa sientwi kasano. Inti ombeka mamre any amane. Inti no ayana yensu yakwa kotie bi ni ehia ne kakra say ye to say no ye the train ye I think yeah sister with the X factor no sister Aisha Ankra sometimes oba has say anu aye cool we're taking it easy to say nim die no okita bi ankasa no so akuma kita no is bigger than herself, right? She has the biggest heart. in so many ways, and she support all our sisters. You know, when we talk about women's empowerment, you know, I'll put her as one of the pillar of women's empowerment. You know, or Papa Sister Aisha, you know, Ton Juice Plus, you know, natural supplements, you know, for healthy living. And I think, you know, Avon products, you know, say, here Avon products, Nibia, Sister Aisha, yes, so UK, because we need UK, Avon products, need the winter top, but Juice Plus, no baby, we are see a fanana, baby, I will be, and I will hear be friend with me at all, a dear free Sister Aisha Honum to support her, because she's always supporting all of us, everybody. Like, I don't know how she does it. She has such a good heart. I think so, yes, sister, our author by sister, yeah, for the Atumbra. We Facebook page, you know, and often so YouTube near Auntie Ya's book corner. And you know, Saturday, watchna 9:30. And will the MST time, and 11:30 EST time, and then you have BST, and then the other one I forgot to. UK be 4:30. Ghana be 4:30. You know, Muntuni in Amumrambe support no na sister. Yeah, to Brad to say within the COVID time, no, I wrote 3 books. The 4th one is coming, and I'll own it on 24th of this month. I'm going to support no own it, and no, so bit me pre-order for 99 cents, and then you share it to 5 other people. Send your bear, be encourage the other 5, you know, to almost to support her. But to send the first book, since I had to buy first book, I'm reading Reflection of a Thirsty Soul, which is this one. Reflection of a Thirsty Soul. Yes, there it is. It's an inspirational book right there. And then the second one, which I love and connected so much, is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. God, this book, right? On one class from age 10 and up, which is like, you know, it's easy read, and everybody is going to enjoy it. Yeah, man is moving to me at one marking kind baby about sometimes, you know, we are in Kasa. You moving and because and the third book refreshing for my worries, so it's a devotional book. And you know, to say Saturdays in the sister Yaba, if you will no more pick pages of either one of these books, and then she will discuss it. Very productive, informative discussion, and I enjoy her programs very much. So, guest star, sister Yabi Russell, or also no questions, or also Pepe Muni, you just say. The two of them are like dynamite. I just enjoy listening to both of them. The Saturdays, mommy and support sister ya for the Atobra. Nien call Amazon. Any Barnes and Noble, so Nien book Nibina on the 24th, and so on it, no. Mama yen support no. Yen share. Emma the phone near me, and normal so intimate support. And I think sister Yabi Russell, so her 100% natural health and beauty advocate. And she said, here you be at DM her for more information. Pim so called, Mahunduku, yeah, me rap here, me come, and then no, I'm a boy, Eddie, echo. Me meeting be me rapple meeting kama send you may look a bit you know, different. See how pretty I look. And she said, here scarf we be and that's a t-shirt. Ye call sageshare.com. Call no ma sister Sage Williams or no Boni Wedding. She has a lot of authentic merchandise, T-shirts, with nice African design in front of it. Today I'm wearing my son's Nana Kwesi shirt that he brought from school. It says Untold Story, right? And then it has, in the back it has rice. See? So it has rice, and like I just I love the shirt, so he gave it to me, and I'm enjoying it. But since you here, this Sage Williams T-shirts, Nibia, you can get some. She has some of the traditional dresses, creams, jewelries, beads. There's some of the beads. I have a whole bunch of them. But it's a me time at the end the other ones being Caribbean. But at some point me yeah a inventory will be fair and me send you maybe a me to I'm sure I'm going to find it. Probably because I'm doing inventory this weekend, I will likely end up finding where I put the others. And this I will call sageshare.com now. T-shirt no be or click on color will pay men free one. Still order the T-shirt, who order T-shirts now, or a comment box view or honum now betro colors of the T-shirts I will pay. You can select the size of the T-shirt during the order. How many you want, 2, 3, and stuff. You can select all that. The only thing is that the colors, and you can let her know the colors you want in medium, large, extra large, or small, whichever size that you would like to have to support our sister. I think yes, sister, I will who are lunchtime talk. Fridays, to say over here a program or invite, she hosts, celebrities. I'm talking about the real deal. In Candice, Facebook, so be on there. Or no hype on itself. No, I'm not talking about those. I think so. Pastor Esther Arthur, and also live programs. On Wednesdays, sometimes other days she comes different time, but most on Wednesdays she normally come around midday. Of lately, I haven't seen her videos. The main say either say why busy and I say ni schedule assessor. I think yes, sister Everward, yes, sister Obapa Mamle Yoko Godwins, with Upper Worldwide YouTube about parental alienation. Go and watch the programs. I'm telling you, you guys will love it. I think so on Facebook, our sister, our angel back, person sister Angela Naban. The Facebook page now, she teaches about health things, cholesterol, when you have a loved one choking or a friend choking, how you can help them be able to breathe again, giving CPR and all that. And her Facebook page to go and follow and like is ANGE Talks, okay? And she's on YouTube as well. Like she has a lot of educative programs on her page for us to go and learn together. I think so. Sister Angelina Ba Juice Plus no Tom be sister that him my fear Santo Apollonash, who's my big sister and my boss at the center. And also Eton Juice Plus ni be sister Civic. She has a boutique in Ghana, merchandises that, if you, when you go home and you coming back, you want to go buy a souvenir or something nice for your partner or a good friend or someone special in your life, you can go to her store and see what are some of the things that she got. To take like if I want to, like, give some of my close friends something, I just go to Sister Sage Williams to get me some t-shirt, because her t-shirts, is casual wear. You can make it casual wear, or you can, just work it with dress pants and stuff. It looks really presentable. So this is some of the things that we need to be able to do to support one another. We need to empower us women by supporting each other. I think to Sister Abna, Nana Abna, or no organic hair products, no, or London, Tinu here be our corner messenger, na what message, Sister, yeah, for that to Brother Catcher, that's how she was able to order from her. And, that's the only hair product that I'm using. It's organic. My hair is growing. My hair was a bit lighter, but I need to go relax my hair. But it's getting fuller and fuller, as the days, add on. So let's support her by buying some of those hair products. And when you're using a hair product, you need to make sure that you're using this one brand. Don't mix them together, because we put so much stuff in our hair and then it will start breaking and we don't take care of our hair. When you maintain a good healthy hair, it makes you look good. Hair makes you look really good. May man is say bi mu se sakola no be ko mo nso e fata o mo sakola no se sakola ko say ya manigari ni na ka ho bi afa so many so for some more so Saturdays. Saturdays we come live at 3 p.m. US Eastern Time, which is Ghana time 8 p.m. UK time, I believe it's 8 p.m. also. We come and talk about Awar3 Mu Nsem general topic into and yet wawaren kwan na ese wu nso besua bibi frame obi wo hon mo so onware bi mrami de o so onware o se mema woni ton kwanta yapai. But I'm hopeful say Rami in due time at some point, obenya akoma na akoma be melt obe shia guy be that guy will be like she'll be like he will sweet her. But they say yenya ya what choice inti sister Rami no de yeah ebema na ni aje. I am happy for her. Sometimes I pull her legs. She knows yeah, we all need to do things that makes us happy. So sometimes so relationship and nyoma a basic woman. They say you better off being yourself, right? You don't want to be bothered. I've been there before I met Kay. I wasn't willing to give Kay a chance, but my best friend, was able to convince me to give love a chance. So when Sister Aisha Ankra put that out there, that was it triggered something. I was like, you know what? This is something that I experienced. I gave love a chance, and it has worked out for me, right? So, we have some of the things in that it can make marriage fail. It be to say, sika muku sika ho, and I say extra marital affair. Bema waware no ni to say obi foforo eda. Obi wɔ hɔ a waware nso na ɔne obi yere da. Obi wɔ nso a waware na ɔne obi kun ɛda. Ne nyinaa no yɛ te sɛ communication problem. Ɔmo ntumi ɛnni nkɔmmɔ pa ɛborɔ, domestic violence, abuse in the relationship. And I said, time I'm in Rami Kasana spoke about substance abuse. Obi wɔ hɔ ɔbɛnum nsa saa asɛ nsa ɛna insanity defining no it me yin mfonyi ɔnam hɔ a aberanteɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ anaasɛ maame fɛfɛɛfɛ na nsa ayi ne mfonyin because wanom nsa no na sesei watoro ka. Ne nyinaa etumi ɛsɛe awareɛ. Lack of commitment. Obi wɔ hɔnom a asɛ wowom, ate wonim. Ɛno no nso etumi ma awareɛ ɛsɛe. Awareɛ mfa yɛ nkɔ heaven o. But sɛ wote awarefo ho a is the worst thing. Wobɛtumi awu nkwasiawuo. Obi yɛmu bi mpɛ nkwasiawuo. Ebi nso wɔ hɔnom a ntɔkwa abusua te sɛ abusua no deɛ ɛyɛ sɛ weeyɛ anaasɛ weeyɛ responsibility ɛwɔ abusua no mu. Nneɛma bi nso a ayɛ a na get in the way of awareɛ no ɛyɛ sɛ partners foɔ ni bi wɔ hɔnom a ɔmo yɛ too dependent ɛwɔ ɔmo ho kafoɔ. Yɛkuromufoɔ mmaa no titiriw bebree ɛna ɔmo depend wɔ ɔmo mmarima so. Ebi mo mpɛ adwuma, ebi mo nyɛ adwuma. Ɛsiane sɛ obi wɔ hɔnom ɔfeel sɛ bɛrima ɛna ɛhwɛ wɔ baa. When you are too dependent na ɛno na etimi ma mmarima no bi kwan dominate you, mistreat you. Na ebeduru baabi no na afei deɛ wadi awerɛhoɔ atete. W'ani nye ɛwɔ abrabɔ mu. Aware bɔne etimi ma nipa bi eku ne ho. Aware bɔne etimi ma nipa bi tena awareɛ no mu na ne ho kafoɔ ɛhwere ne nkwa. Eku no efiri wiase. Ba woku no wie a ɔno ntoa ne hɔ. Obi wɔ hɔnom a wɔse o na ɔpɛ sɛ oku ne ho. Ba wanku ne ho, oku ne ho kafoɔ instead. Na ada na oku ne ho kafoɔ no, wanku ho ɔse o eduru hɔnom no na mentimi ɛnyɛ mentimi anku ne ho. Ɛyɛ nsɛmfo paa. Te sɛ ɔdɔ a wowɔ ma nipa no, te sɛ having emotional and physical attraction towards your partner. Ɛyɛ two different things. It's separate. Obi wɔ hɔnom a ne kun sense of humor n'ani gye ho paa. Ɔma ne sere nom ne ade. And so physically no na they no longer attractive to that person. Nti ɛno nso etimi ɛma ɛgɛte in the way of awareɛ. Afei nso no te sɛ aware bɔne etimi ɛma awaregyae ba because sɛ ɔbaa ne bɛrima te hɔnom na sɛ mo obligations ɛnhyia financial obligation no nkɔ yie a ɛno bɛma bɛrima na sɛ ɔbaa ɛgyae. Mostly mmaa no gyae mmarima no a sikasɛm no ɛyɛ problem no. Ɔmo gyae ɔmo first. Ɛno nso afei nso no awaregyae ɛwɔ soro. Deɛ nti ɛwɔ soro ne sɛ ebi mo ɔmo a ɔmo yɛ minim selfish no ɔmo nso no te sɛ disrespecting their partner and doing things they're not supposed to do no. Ɛno ɛdɔɔso. Obi wɔ hɔnom a wonni mmere koraa ma ne ho kafoɔ. Awɔwɔ mmere ɛma ne namfofoɔ. Nneɛma bi a etimi ma aware bɔne ɛba neti awaregyae nso ɛtoa mu ɛyɛ sɛ bi a nipa no when ɛba kasapa ɛne kasade ɛho hia paa. So wusua kasapa ne kasade a there isn't any problem a wuntimi working on. Earlier no meka about to say wode asɛm sie wo ho kafoɔ. Keeping secret with your partner. Ebi a wo partner so yɛ ade ma wa you don't show any gratitude or appreciation. Ɛno nso ɛyɛ aware bɔne. Obi nso wɔ hɔnom a use ne ho kafoɔ paa. Extort money from exploit and extort money from the partner. Ɛsiane sɛ ne partner no nsɛm mmra every time biara no obusa besia wontua bi ɔwɔ sika cross oni sika sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ne ho kafoɔ ɛna bɛtotɔ nneɛma bi. Ɔno nso a ɔmma ne ho kafoɔ ne biribi every time biara no ɔno ɛpɛ sɛ ne ho kafoɔ ɛna spending more. Na ɔno enjoy. Ɛno yɛ nneɛma bi a ɛmboa na awareɛ nkɔ yie. Afei nso no bɛrima anaasɛ ɔbaa a ɔmmu ne ho kafoɔ. Saa ɛnom sɛ wommu wo ho kafoɔ a ɛno no wotumi kyɛ sɛ most of the time no you are disloyal to your partner, you pressuring your partner for unnecessary things. Sometimes they say one will end up threatening the other, and I say how you call it, manipulating the other person, being nagging or criticizing the person, stonewalling. To start there, no, I saw too much. Our real and I think so. And you may be swap. A bit me, I say our real no. One kind of cray. One kind of cray. Trust. The trust is broken. Betraying your partner. I think so. No. Being immature. You going? Nothing. Okay. Betraying your partner, and I say turning your attention away from your partner. They say, well, partner, you don't spend time with your partner, but you always have time for now for any other people. You spend time with them, and also devaluing your partner, and also it creates a lot of problems. When you have a negative wife or husband, and your mom and they say, they never point out the good. It's always the negative stuff. It always, doing things that will make you unhappy. I mean, I just don't know why some people will do things like that. Everything that they say has to deal with something negative. They never speak positively to you, which is bad. And then they don't, have strong support system. They don't support you. They don't show any empathy, right? When you're going through situations. So, like, if your partner is negative, your husband, your wife is negative, now what you need to do is to always, like, point out the positive of things, the good things about them. You can, get him or her to talk less about the negative thoughts and the negative feelings and negative things. Stay clear of anything negative. Talk to your partner in a compassionate way, to teach them some of the things that will add to their life, right? And be a strong support system, whereas they can lean on you, right? And you may be to me a relationship, and be anything. Oh my gosh. Loss of self identity, because in many people for someone worry, they don't have identity. And some phone eka. You don't have any loss of intimacy, denying sex. That's no. Using your relationship as a leverage, right? Threatening to break up or divorce your partner when it hasn't got to that level, right? Insecurity is something that comes up in lots of places. Lack of effective communication. Me to say Awar3 Boni, me di kotwi mu Awar3 Boni earlier me kind Emma nipa ejimi. Awar3 Boni Emma nipa etna aware a ebetimi di no akọ owuo mu. Awar3 Boni Emma nipa sei. Awar3 Boni Emma nipa di awerɛhoɔ. Awar3 Boni Emma nipa etimi dwendwen, na ɔdwendwen a etimi manipa dwendwen. Dog. Dr. Adwoa Wallace, Apomo to say, me who watch you. How have you been? It's good to see you. Awar3 Boni, etimi manipa edintro. Awar3 Boni, manipa etimi di nneoma esie ne ho kafo. Awar3 Boni etimi ma obema de ne yiri anim eye fon anaasɛ doormat. Awar3 Boni etimi ma oba eyeye ne ho kafo ne kun. Esan sɛ Awar3 Boni etimi ema ni hia onipa owo sika enso no na ehia no. Esan sɛ ne ho kafo de onima ne sɛ mato ba onye adwuma na ebi mbekum. Sɛ wo yema wo $1 million na eda bia wo spending amount of money of that 1 million na ade chi a unni 1 million eso bete. Enti no wo sika na wonye bi enfengum no at some point you will run out of it. Enti no se nipa etimi ma omanida honom. Awar3 Boni etimi ma hey Ebrade, Awar3 Boni create toxic environment, unhealthy environment. Awar3 Boni etimi ma yemma essay. Because the mu ye no eno ena oba anasa momma enso esua de oba ehu no eno no ono nso de bekọ aware mu. Enti no te say Awar3 Boni ye ade bi a bema bi wo ho ma sometimes aya nsem bi wo ho no ma ye mpanyifo kan a edika ena ye no true do. Almost ebi no they say emma nkwasiafo. Me so say some say maybe no, but they say majority. They speaking of majority of mba nkwasiafo because it say first no de na dabi fo ni dooso. Na dabi fo ni nso no ne ho kafo ni benya baabi si a waka chen say onye ne class but time na wonni sa level no de we hu say oba no anase be ma no nye ne class o. But say no wanya baabi asi nipa bebre si omani ate but bebre almost omani ate no the lack of so many coping skills because onipa woni na bo brabre and I say bibi aba mu nsem a mumienu nyina esa se bra mo bra ye ntino mudi a mudi nyansa ene bedi musika mo ba enjoy my achievement. But they say most of the time no baako oba timi jai bema esan se stay no be oba na nya sika anase bema timi jai oba esan se bema no enya sika no akofo obi foforo a ono no sende wutiti wo mowre mu no wenhu baabi a enti ono oba a obedi ni funkam enti no Awar3 Boni ne de ye bebre no omo ana omo de akwafa no omo obi wo ho no ma wodi nani mema they see things by sight and ma emotional right. Enti no se wo kwesi oba bi wo ho no ma sane ni kun anase be ma di no eno na odi begina so aware no enso no ondo nipa no edie nti na odi akọware edie nko cannot hold marriage. It's something that is enjoyable if the two of you are sexually attracted to each other, you have chemistry together, like you care for one another. It's different. But some people, because of money, they get into marriages and then they end up, not feeling happy. Into ni bema no, we san se sika won pe bema no, or jisika free bema no, hona bema fufuro na edi no. Nti no te say Awar3 Boni no enya no na be hwehwe nipa no yanya nipa ya na you create bibisa. Nti say wo ye oba na wo ti aware mu wo ye be ma na wo ti aware mu na wonim say nipa na ane ne te no enkoye or ye abusive nipa na wo ne te no the two of you cannot even You both lack of adequate communication. While you sitting there, you have emotional feelings towards this person, but you don't have any physical attraction towards the person. And no, you are born. And you know, just think of the things now. Ebe wow, nama wenije, ama wenya odo, ama wuhu. To have your me time, you time. Always do self-care. I love self-care. When it comes to self-care, I do self everything because it's my responsibility to make sure that I get everything that I need in life. I will mix in some of my desires, my wants, but most of wants, it can be table and come revisit late some other time because it's not if I focus on all my wants, I will not be able to get to where I need to go. So some people end up in bad marriages. Our Bonnie, it's say a new maybe will honor the lacking of it. Into no be will honor nipan our real our common will stay M1. But Esa says he binti a japade binti a obi police abanti ɔbaa bi tɔnga nti kyerɛ sɛ biribi nti ɛna ama n'akɔm but wonya saa biribi ne nti ne wie na afei deɛ wɔbrɛ wɔmpɛ biem a na afei no wahyɛ aseɛ act out adɛn nti na nipa yɛhyɛ yɛn ho so adeɛ a woyɛ a ɛmmoa wo no ɛno na most of us no yɛsi yɛbɛyɛ obi wɔ hɔnom a nipa no a wɔte ne ho no for 10 years ɔmo ntumi nkɔ ɔmo anim baabi ɔmo tim a na ɔmo tim sɛ somrɔ nsɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛtena ase na ɔmo mmienu nyinaa ɔmo asɛse ɔmo ho na ɔmo adi nkɔmmɔ to figure out what to do next no ebi a awareɛ yi a ɔmo aware ɛboa ɔmo mmienu nyinaa anaasɛ ɛboa baakofo sɛ obi ɔte aware bɔne ho no aware bɔne is only one sided nipa baakofoɔ ɛna nya biribi firi mu something valuable frame. Enti no te sɛ when ni obi te na woyɛ wɔ ba na wonya anigye anaasɛ woyɛ bɛrima na wonya anigye a ɛyɛ sɛ wotumi ne wo ho kafoɔ tena ase na modi nkɔmmɔ na woma wo ho kafoɔ hu nea ɛkɔ so na nipa bi a wote hɔnom a you always need to know your strength and your weakness. Dear Benti and preventing you from allowing yourself to sit in a bad marriage or relationship. Our Bonnie, a dear Benti, what are you lacking of? A dear na oba wutimitna honum na bema sibribo soon, bema bo, e butu, ekika hombo, when you na home why blue black. Make up Saudi Aya when we wait meet and name within 3 years to cover your spots. A DNT and our bar, what's now honum, Nauma or Bema is speaking down to you. Why do you settle for less? Why are you so dependent on your partner? You need to learn to be independent, empower yourself because they say people who tends to depend on their partner, you have given your power away to your partner. And no, our reborn in no better movie. It's says, nipa no beka cha watade a yesehye. Nipa yesa woni ne kasa. Baby a obetimi akọ. Ye wo mema bi krampo na esan se oba no ama ne ho kwan na ɔte awarebɔne mu no baabi ɔbaa no yɛ adwuma 8 hours na ɔno apaake ne car gyina parking lot hɔnom ɛretwɛn sɛ ɔbaa no bɛpɔn nti ɔbaa no have lunch a ɔne bɛrima no wɔ aduane no ɔkɔtɔ a na ɔmakɔtena car anim adi anaasɛ bi park bi wɔ hɔ a na ɔmakɔtena adi. My gosh. Why do you imprison yourself in a bad marriage? Just don't settle for something less. Be your own person. Making more money than your partner or not making more money, you still need to be respectful in your marriage. Have conversation where the both of you have understanding. Because if you in a relationship or in a marriage, Awar3 Boni mu, na baako there be a want to see it's the worst place to be. And you know, Awar3 Boni dear, and manipa ɛnka hwee. Sɛ wote Awar3 mu a, wonka hwee because baako ɛnhu wo sɛ woyɛ nipa sen no. Every time no put on or talk ill-mannered towards you, or make you feel miserable, insecure. Okay? Don't put yourself in that. Do not ever give your power away to another person. You need to own your own power. Be on your own 2 feet. Support yourself. I am grateful to my parents, and I'm grateful that I have my sisters and brothers, because when it comes to my siblings, you know, we are all independent. My parents raised all of us to be independent. There are more female than male, but all of us are independent. The reason being, if I wasn't independent person, I don't think Kay and I would have lost this with our marriage. No, because maybe pension so untimi sheme so. But they say like ubumia means mema wubu pa. I just don't like people nipa omokasa. I say omuye funyo omuye omanya diarrhea. You speak. If I feel that it's worth it for me to educate, I will educate. If I feel that your fullness, you cannot be taught of anything because your brain is filled with water or crazy. I will just block you. I mean, Facebook, you don't necessarily have to be friends with everyone. And you know, that's what I'll do. Sister Sage Williams with us, Mr. Was scarf I love it to share. And then quote meeting, that's what I put on. It is incredible. I was just loving every single one of them. Obaba will catch them and say, hey, like how do you do that? And then say me taking it off. Now me rap now of Hesenia or Peso, you know, say, oh my goodness. That is really cute. I know. Me send a website in the command and say be I will hear be sa. And me church and so say who will be a chomaya channel until say be a scarf no to me more you do kuna or bet me ato the wire the ready-made hat and not just say or the ashe say be or quap on team baby not say we see one. I don't know with media she so come and also okay you know hopefully she will come and buy something. And you know sister Aisha William boy some sister Aisha Ankra Aisha Ankra comments will make it earlier. No? I have experienced it. I have gone through it. And I think that, you know, in every marriages, you know, there's no perfect husband, there's no perfect wife. But as I say, and other people say, our imperfections should give us room to grow. If you are a husband, a wife, a man, a woman, whomsoever, and you lacking of a lot of things, being jealous of petty, unnecessary, pathetic stuff, you need to start working on yourself because jealousy does not end well. Most times, partners who get jealous, they end up hurting the people that they claim they love the most. Jealousy and love had nothing in common. Jealousy is a negative feeling, and love is a positive feeling. So, you know, like, let me just go because sometimes, you know, I just want to like because some people, they just say things, just to make them feel better, but you can't compare certain things. It's not right. So you have to have the facts. Okay, jealousy. Mhm. Okay, so here we go. I tell you guys, Google is my friend, just to give information. So anybody can, find that. If you go to Time of India, together, okay, .com. This is the difference between jealousy and love. Many people glamorize jealousy by saying it's a sign of love. Oh, Asema, can you hear? It's not. It is a sign of insecurity and reflective of seeing your partner as an object to be possessed. Possessed. It is a negative emotion stemming from both desire and insecurity, but not love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know how many times I will have to say this. Intino, hono. Love is love is mutual respect, care, support, founded on a long-lasting commitment. Jealousy can arise out of anything by way of comparison of oneself with another. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, very crazy. And then people, I don't even know. So jealousy and love, they don't have nothing in common. It's opposite each other. Love is positive, jealousy is negative. So those who tend to be jealous of something, or more selfish people who lack of knowledge, please do not associate those two words together because they are not neighbors. Jealousy is neighbor with envy, right? We have established that. Love is a sincere feeling of intense liking for someone. When you love someone, when you love someone, you will never hurt the person, right? You want the best for that person, always, such as happiness, success, care. Think good things for the person. You don't think ill of the person. You don't accuse the person of doing something wrong, right? You don't conclude. You don't assume. Love does not do that. Jealousy does that. So you see the difference? Jealousy comes from fear of loss. Because obey be what one moon say, ebi our bad of course, so who suban it's better for her to walk away. Baby or what food man bejan, of course, or who suban they need to walk away. Because as suban phone and we a bad marriage, Awar3 Boni. Sanity. Since you can only lose something that you possess. It also means that jealousy is the outcome of a feeling of possessiveness. I mean, that is crazy. I mean, people want to, when someone is jealous, they basically want to control you, tell you what to do, what you cannot do, who to speak to, what to wear, when to go here and there. Ain't happening. So do not give your power away. Be your own person. Dependency limits one growth, right? When you depend on your partner too much financially, then you there's nothing you can do. A lot of people, a lot of women stay in their abusive marriages, their bad marriages, because it said they are not, the lack of financial financial independence. They depending on their partner, so they feel if they leave them, they would not be able to support themselves. So they're going to just settle for what they have. If they're being abused, they're gonna stay in there because no matter what, the abuser is taking care of them. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. I wasn't planning to go 3 hours, but I ended up doing 3 hours anyway. So I see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow they're saying that we're gonna have a storm. If we don't have a storm, I will start going out for the walk. If not, I'm just going to keep the indoor exercise. Maybe I will do some life with the indoor exercise, with the exercise that I know I can handle without embarrassing myself. Oh, hey, I want to thank each and every one of you guys. Take care of yourself, just be you. Okay, don't allow other people to treat you anyhow. You are unique. You are your own person. Love yourself, care for yourself, have self-assurance, self-discipline, value yourself, build your self-confidence. Just do self everything. One love to each and every one of you. I see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, which is 8 p.m. Ghana time, with Sofo Samuel Okoso. I didn't even check if Sofo sent me the topic for tomorrow. Let me see. Oh, he did. Okay, so he did an audio, so I have to listen to it. I don't want to play because it might be something completely different. So I will let you guys know. You guys will find out what the topic is tomorrow. Then, so you guys have a good one. Oh, this evening, join us on Facebook because Dr. Say Impemu Komodie is back on live on Facebook. Before they were doing it on TuneIn, they're still doing it on TuneIn, but they're gonna put it on Facebook, so you guys will be able to comment on the discussion. And when you guys also tune in, make sure you bring in your productive contribution, and also like you can call in and also share your opinion. We just learning. Right? We don't come in there, we don't go in there to insult and stuff. If you don't agree with somebody, you just come and share your opinion about some things that we're talking about, because you have real people bringing real marital issues to for us to also share our opinions. And then some of them during the live video, they will text Dr. Say and ask other questions and stuff like that. So it's good for us to ask questions when we not sure about what to do in certain situation that we're in, but we need to make sure that we live in our life to the fullest. All right, we don't limit ourselves. We need to be happy. We need to enjoy life. We need to support ourselves and each other. Do the things that makes you happy. Don't listen to other people. Be positive, because negativity does not bring out anything productive. Anything positive requires work. Okay. Anything negative does not require any work. That's why a lot of people are more inclined to be negative and do things because they don't care. And most people who are negative, they don't have a purpose, they don't have a goal, because they don't care. Their goal is to ruin other people or do things, But hey, I always ask a question. When you listen to fools, right? Who is the dumber, and the dumbest? So you figure it out. Listen to fools and share fools' ideas. Figure that out. So I'll leave you guys here. You guys take care. I have to go take some get some water. Oh, actually, I have some here. So, bye, guys. Take care. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you to all those who send me stars. Love y'all. Bye.